Actually, I think it was the baby diaper mustache show.
Figures came behind you.
He came behind my
ass,
chair, and he was rubbing he started rubbing my shoulder.
Oh yeah, he'll do that.
It's so fucking creepy, dude.
Yeah, he loves twinks, and I'm sorry, Laszlo, you might fit into the twink category. Well, although you're kind of that surfer dude kind of
it's
thing.
the surfer dude with the bod and the hair.
He digs guys that aren't like him. He doesn't want big, hairy gentlemen. He wants hairless waifs.
But I'm married.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
He doesn't care.
Oh, so was I.
What's your man got to do with me?
Yes, stop it. It's a beard. We all know it.
But I was trying to be like on the radio, and he was making me really uncomfortable.
He'll do that. He will.
So, listen, Danny, why did you have to edit my shit?
Well, you know what it was? I thought in the original email when I first approached you to do the production for the intro, I thought
you're like, oh, I know you're in the middle of like working on the biggest
game in video game history, and I'm like, hey, do you mind taking a break from that shit and doing an intro for a show that's probably going to be a one and done? Could you do that for me, dude? Is that fine? But I could swear that in the original email I had said, oh, use these clips, and I think I want to end with the Joe Pantoliano clip from Memento right into Primus American Life. And I was waiting. I was so excited to hear the finished product, and then it finally came today, and it wasn't. That's not how, like, the Pantoliano clip was in the middle, and it ended with a different song. I was like, oh, okay, I'll just.
I didn't know you juggled it.
I had a different interpretation of your brilliant idea. Sorry, I took a break from the biggest selling video game in fucking history to fucking produce the opening of your show, and you had to fucking move it around.
Dude, and I knew I was going to take shit, man, and I just wasn't sure how I was going to handle this phone call.
That's all right, Scorsese. We're just going to take Taxi Driver and put where Travis Bickle shoots everybody at the beginning of the movie.
Hey, maybe in Shawshank, maybe Andy Dufresne doesn't get away.
No,
they catch him. They catch him in the big shit puddle.
That's your interpretation.
Because Danny's doing the show. He's like, I've got a great idea. Anthony and I are going to get really drunk and do a show. Can we do an opening for it?
That's all the direction you got, huh?
Right, and then he FedExed me like 16 seconds worth of audio. And I'm like, you couldn't have fucking emailed me an MP3, piece of shit.
He is embellishing.
Is he?
I FedExed him 3 wave sounds.
That's it?
I was like, here, do something with this. It was 3 wave sounds and like a shitty MP3 of a Primus song. I was like, here, just work something with this,
right,
please.
So in the midst of all this shit, I bust something out, and he's like, it's just not perfect.
Yeah, he had to fix it. Well, hey, Laz, it's his show.
I got top billing, fucker. What do you think about that?
That's how it works, man.
All right, Danny, I'll let you continue with your great show.
Laszlo, just one question.
Yes.
Has GTA 4 gone gold yet?
Pre-order.
One platform has. The other platform's about to.
It's an Xbox. I just don't want to be taken out of the game at the last minute.
I will be on the show next Friday with multiple clips
it's
of
Xbox,
you.
Believe me, it's Xbox.
And Mr. Anthony.
Oh boy,
it's Xbox. I haven't heard the little beer commercial I've done yet. And I heard,
confidentiality.
Well, I could kind of say that. I'm not really elaborating, but I heard it was produced really well.
Yes, and I will be bringing the beer commercial in next Friday.
I want to hear that.
Is it this Friday or next Friday, Laz?
It's coming in this Friday.
Nice.
Right.
I really am so excited for this game. Oh. Everybody is. No one that I know is buying a video game because they just they know that they're just going to waste their time with it until GTA 4
And there's crap out right now.
Some right
Aside from Call of Duty 4, which everyone's still playing. Download the maps. Did you get the new maps?
No. Personally, no, I did not.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm minutes away from finishing that game.
Are you really?
But my problem is I always play drunk, and I get shot to pieces.
I suck at Call of Duty 4.
But you know who sucks worse? And you do kind of suck. Yes, Bob Kelly sucks dick at that game. And he'll be the first one to invite you to a match.
Yeah.
And so you're like, oh, all right, Bob's going to fucking wreck everyone. And then you go in, and he's the one, like, spinning in a circle.
Yeah.
Shooting at a wall for no reason.
Bob fagged out completely by, now when you play with him, he'll invite you to a game. And you're like, all right, I'll play with Bob. And it's a private match with, like, 3 people in the room. It's him, Dane, and, like, whoever he invites. He won't go into public rooms anymore because he gets his fat ass handed to him.
And you know what? That fucking asshole, like, I know how he loves to, to name drop Dane in every situation possible.
Every time.
Dude, the only times I've ever got game invites from Bob Kelly is when Dane was playing with him.
Yeah.
So I would go into the lobby and be like, oh, Dane. Oh, look, he's playing with Dane.
Dane's here. Good. I could expect 80 knifings.
When it's just him and 3 people, I've never gotten an invite from Bob.
That's why it's a private game, too. I think so he can show off to his friends that he's got Dane in the room. Ugh. Laz?
Yes.
Friday, huh?
Friday, buddy.
All right. Looking forward to it, man.
We're all very excited.
And I'll sit by and listen to the rest of the show. Maybe you can play more of my audio. And
nothing to do? He's got nothing else to do. He's going to sit at home. Are you at home?
Yes. And I specifically got drunk so that I could listen to how much he was going to butcher the opening I gave.
He had to know it was coming, too, because he's like, so what'd you think? I was like, man, it was good, man.
Yeah. What was the, Nothing, dude.
No, it was great, man.
It's perfect.
Oh. Dude, I liked it, man. It's not like I didn't like it when you gave it to me. It was great, man. I just,
When you gave it to me.
I just wanted to switch something around.
And upon further listening, I realized it sucked ass, and I had to fix it.
Switch one little thing. It was great.
No, but you don't change shit. And I love that you asked me to come by. You're like, oh, you want to be on the show? And I was like, if I was there, I'd punch you in the face.
Hey, slow down, motherfucker. I said, hey, you want to stop by?
Oh, shit.
Wow. He really is starting to become a prima donna.
Isn't he? You know, he's starting to get a little bit like the Than and Sam show.
What?
No,
Why?
You're getting a little full of yourself.
No, I am not. Come on, you know I love you. Come on, how many days did we book already for the upcoming future?
That's true.
Dude, every time I say, listen, I want to book a Laszlo show, you're like, oh, we got a lot of stuff coming up. We've got a podcast we got to fucking run.
Laszlo is one of the favorites, though.
Laszlo's great, man. I love
Dr. Steve is good, and he doesn't live here, so it's within his schedule to come on. Who's the worst show, Danny, that is on the Saturday Night Virus? If I may put you in a little uncomfortable position, but come on, we all know. What is it?
I'm going to go ahead and say
BKGS.
Bob Kelly.
No, you always think Bob Kelly.
I don't know where you're going with this.
Rick Shapiro?
What?
You said Rick Shapiro.
No, you said it.
No.
Okay, thanks, Laszlo. Thanks for calling in, buddy. Hey, have a good one. Thanks for the opening. Thanks for everything, Laszlo. All right, brother. Thank you.
I was thinking, Big Kev Speaks.
Oh yeah.
You don't enjoy that show very much.
Well, you know why I don't enjoy
personal taste.
No, you know what? I'll tell you something, man. It's not so terrible. Mm-hmm. It's just that
raving review there.
It's just so. It's
niche.
It's like it's too fucking niche. Like, dude, I don't mind talking about sci-fi and toys and shit, but like when you're like, dude, did you hear that's like a fucking brand new 18-inch fucking NECA figure of fucking. I wish I could come up with some obscure sci-fi person, but I can't because no one fucking knows obscure sci-fi characters.
No one cares.
No one fucking gives a fuck if there's a new 18-inch figure from fucking, oh, dude, who's that bitch in Species? You know the blonde fucking bitch? Dude, they're coming out and she says stuff. Dude, you wave your hand in front of her tits and she starts saying shit from the movie. No one cares. So, like movies and toys, like it can be interesting.
Yeah, just make it a little broader. I've listened to the show. I've sat in on it a couple of times, and I think if they broadened it up a bit.
Everyone has their own geek things that they're into. I have mine. I'm obsessed with Hellraiser. I have a fucking Hellraiser.
Are you?
I have
never noticed.
Yeah.
Holy Jesus Christ.
Dude, I have a Hellraiser puzzle box.
Yes,
and if you know the movie, I have one. It's cut. It's made out of mahogany and brass, and it's cut in such a way where you could actually lift it up, twist it into a different fucking
like in the movie.
Just like in the movie.
Yeah. It's amazing.
It rules.
It's so geek.
But I'm not going to do a radio show about it.
Talk about how it was cut and made.
It's awesome.
Interview the person that made it.
Yeah, like, dude, no one cares. Like, why am I going to get on the air and be like, dude, you'll never believe what I got.
Yeah.
There's this guy on eBay. Forget about it. He's got Hellraiser boxes you wouldn't believe. No one cares.
I like how this show is the first subject we cover is bashing all the other shows that are in this time
because slot. You know why? Because stupid fucking Kev, he'll call me every. I'll give him the benefit. I'll say every week.
every week.
Hey, room for us on Saturday Night Virus, and it's just like, well,
that's why I brought it up.
A lot of things going on, you know.
'Cause I know you're the guy. You're pretty much the fucking guy that people have to call to get a show.
This is me. I'm the man.
That's your job.
I'm PD of Saturday nights.
And now you're the program director. And now instead of putting a show in here, you decided you were just going to do your own show.
But I never, I'm not full of myself. I never wanted to do this. I've never been behind the mic at my own show.
Right.
And to be honest, I kind of, for a while, I didn't want to do it.
Really?
I didn't want to do it. Because
it's fun, though. You just hang out and bullshit.
You know how it looks. It's like, oh, motherfucker, he's in charge of that shit. So what does he do? He puts his own show on. And I don't want to be that guy.
Oh, it's going to look like that. But you know what? The one thing you could take away from the whole thing, no message board will bring up the fact that you fucking penciled yourself in for a show.
No.
And are a huge asshole for doing it. No one will say that.
Well, I guess I kind of am.